Well, Club Brugge went up against Barcelona, and what an entertaining game this was. I suppose unless you like really sloppy defending, it was sublime in some bits, like Lamine Yamal's goal, but it also was ridiculous in others. Barca's defending left a lot to be desired once again, and Hansi Flick had this to say after the game.
We can make it like this, that we make a low block and then we defend in the last third. Or we go on our way, our philosophy, how we want to do it, and make things much better. I think when you see the first goal last season, for me 100% 2 meters offside or 1 meter offside, clear offside. This we struggle a little bit, we have not the confidence, and of course we can speak about to change everything, but I'm not a coach to change this, because we want to play like our DNA is, and we don't want to defend in a low block and then make maybe some transition to win 1-0. No, 3-3 is not the best result for us. We came back after every goal, so this is a positive thing, but we have to speak about this match.
Craig, does he sound a little defensive there? Like he's going to be defensive?
Well, he won't change, right? And that's patently obvious and has been for a while. So they will have to do it better. But nobody's asking them to play in some. Well, nobody asks him anything. It's not our job to ask. It's his job to figure it out. And I don't think anybody's expecting him to play in some sort of low block on the edge of their own box. Araujo's come in. He can't squeeze up, he doesn't organise, that's why he didn't play much last year. It's been Eric Garcia, it's been Kubasi, it's chopped and changed. And it really hasn't worked. And if you know, even against the weakest teams, Girona, Alaves, and others in the Liga, they've been taken apart. And that defending, and was that game yesterday or the day before? I can't remember. That game yesterday, squeezing up almost on the halfway line, like they were. I think you said it when the pass is only 2 or 3 yards away. It's just bonkers. And we sit here and go, this is just bonkers. We're not waking up going, oh, I tell you what, I hope Barcelona camp themselves in the edge of their own box and just make it difficult. No. But there's a limit into what you can do and how you can squeeze. And when you go beyond that limit and do what they are doing, you get punished. And you get punished on a regular basis. And they are. It doesn't matter who Barcelona play at the moment. And the boys, I think, said it yesterday. It does not need to be a difficult or world-class ball to open up this back line. So I think Hansi Flick has a big problem. One of the problems is his defensive personnel, their ability to try and play this line. And his other problem is he's put his head in the sand here and he knows it's too late to come out and change. It's the DNA. He said it. And I think it's the thing that's going to eventually this season take them down.
Yeah, and it seems like he's getting a bit more defensive about his back line. And as Craig said, it's not like we're telling them to go shift your identity, play in a low block. But that defensiveness that we see from him now is kind of reminding me a lot about Ange Postecoglou when things started to go south at Tottenham and he had to come out and try and defend his identity as well. But we all know how that ended.
Yeah, it reminded me on myself when I have a little fight with my wife. I go all defensive and I go all the way. So you want me to be, you know? So it's like. But the thing is with Hansi Flick, I mean, he got the titles to show for it, which he will say I will have to stay with it. The way I'm doing it, as Craig was saying, nobody asked him to play a low block. But I mean, every football man, every football coach, if you do a bit of football coaching courses, they say you shall not squeeze up when there is not pressure on the man who has the ball. I mean, that is the rule number one in any kind of the way. And sometimes I feel, I don't know if you agree on that, but sometimes when they play against weaker teams, they just play that easy ball. When they play against the better team, they think, no, we can't just play route one game. I saw the game against Brugge. Brugge, they just got the ball, chipped it over the back four, and then they just attacked it big time. And sometimes you feel that the big teams, that is a bit too primitive for us. We can't play like that. But he's taken apart. And that game yesterday was unbelievable. I mean, and yes, I understand, Alexis, what you're saying about Aage Postecoglou. I mean, you get sometimes it's a Spurs-Chelsea vibe. You remember that game when Jackson could have been Jackson 5. He could have scored 5 or 6 goals.
Well, Barcelona will be in action this weekend in La Liga. It returns to ESPN. They are in action on Sunday against Celta Vigo, an away game for Hansi Flick, 2:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Join us 30 minutes before. Craig and I will be calling that game, I believe.
Oh, what day is it?
For the Sunday. Seeing you all day.
I'm trying.
He needs some time to bounce back.
Well,
Surprise! Surprise!
I was looking to see how many clean sheets Barca have kept.